Okay, so tonight begins my quest to turn this Prowler 12 Jon Boat into a better Prowler 12 Jon Boat. So I'm going to be doing a lot of upgrades on it, seats and flooring and motors and all kinds of stuff. So I've seen a lot of videos online about it, and I just had a lot of questions, and I'm going to try to document my entire experience on this. So right now I've started by taking some cardboard and I'm cutting it to match the floor panels in each thing, and I've got some marine plywood over here, 1/2 inch, that I'm going to cut to match the sizes and hopefully have a decent flooring set up in here. Just gotta find some carpet. So anyway, I'm gonna just document each step as I go along and see how this thing turns out. Well, as you can see, got these cardboard pieces cut out so that I can trim it off with that. What I'm wondering though is back here, I don't know how to take those strap pieces off without breaking them. They're like bolted into the thing. So the problem is my battery box over here that holds my battery is too big for these battery things. So the battery itself fits there, but I may just have to build a separate piece on top or just set that, you know, somewhere else. So that's kind of annoying, but I'll figure a solution out. But back here, I'm not sure what to do. I guess I don't necessarily have to put flooring down because that's probably just going to be storage area. All right, so what I decided to do is I'm going to put a piece of carpet flooring in the battery holder, and I'm going to cut another one to match here. That way I can set my battery box on top of it and still strap it down, and at least it'll sit level. And then if I'm using the trolling motor back here, same principle. So anyway, I got the flooring pieces basically cut out for the middle and back, and then I think that's the best option here. So what I've done now is I took some paper and I traced the seat and just drew around right at the edge of the magic marker. So now I've got the flooring, the seat adhesive pad. So I'm gonna cut out the shape, and that pissed me off. I ordered one, I'm gonna need at least 2. So that kind of blows ass, but yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna cut this out. All right, really Mickey Mouse and the shit out of this, but we're gonna see how this goes. I think it's gonna work actually, but it's pretty annoying to try to do all this. I can see why some people just order the seat kits. So it's funny, I think the flooring kits were like $379. By the time I end up doing this, it's probably gonna be that much too. But anyway, figured I'd try to learn this, so. All right, so there's that panel, and there's the front panel. That one was a pain in the ass because of all the curves and everything, but it definitely looks good. So this one will come in a couple days. I'm gonna put a chair on this one right now and see how that turns out. So these chairs that I bought, Millennium Marine chairs, they attach to these chair mounts, and these little brackets here you screw into the boat, and that holds those in place, and then those nuts and bolts connect to here to tighten it, and then the chair slide goes in here. So just have to mark those, drill those in to support it, and then the chair goes right on top. One thing I'm learning from doing all this is whatever measurement you cut, whether it's that or this or whatever measurement you do, you want to cut it actually fairly smaller than you think. I've had to trim a lot of overlap, so just be aware on that. So I'm going to drill these 2 pilot holes, mount those brackets, and go from there. And then these screws are going to go in here. I'm going to dip them in marine adhesive before I put them in though. Screwing that in. Might have a little too much marine adhesive, but all I did was give it a dunk like a cookie in milk. But probably want to wipe some of that away. Alright, so here's what it looks like after installing the first chair. It's very comfy, it's big. My only concern is when you're running the trolling motor, you're probably gonna have to tilt it to like this and steer because it's so, or not the trolling motor, just the motor in general, the outboard or whatever. But yeah, the swivel's awesome. It's cool, you can like, here I'll show you. So, it's pretty stable and you can just woohoo. So if you want to fish around back, fish around back. You want to fish around front? If you want to fish like this and be an idiot, you can. I feel like, what's her name? The redheaded topless chick in Titanic when she's spinning around with Jack. Ah! Oh, now I'm dizzy. Ooh, too old to do that. So anyway, that's probably what I'm going to finish with for tonight. But done now. So we've cut out the panels for the flooring, and I glopped a metric shit ton of rubber cement on it. We're going to seal the carpet to it. Here, I can show them this piece over here. And once that's sealed, we'll cut the carpet around, staple it on, and we check the sizes and everything. So I just use this handsaw to, I mean, look at this freaking disaster of a workspace, but we cut that all out. Ooh, that is really strong rubber cement. I'm just talking, I'm like, and then suddenly I just died to the boat. But yeah, so anyway, we're doing that. Once the flooring's done, this thing's gonna be close. So, all right, so now that I got these boards cut and the carpet glued, I'm going around the edges, stapling gun, everything. Yeah, basically just securing them and then giving the staples a little hit so they lay flush. But anyway, so I'm going around the whole edges. I got the other pieces for the most part done. There's one left, so I'll show you in a second when it's all done. All right, so here's the carpet for the boat. I think I said this before, but my battery box wouldn't fit in the little battery holder, so I just leveled that with another piece of carpet. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do, but it's super stable. The main part, up here, there's actually a slight slant, so I need to maybe add a little more cushioning, so like it's fine, but right there, there's a tiny bit of ply, which is fine, but I gotta figure out what to do. But anyway, so yeah, the back's done, this carpet's all done, so coming along. All right, so I got the second chair installed, and I found a motor, an outboard motor that came with this gas can. I'll show you. But so there's the second chair, and yeah, it's really looking good. So one thing I've already learned with these, I'm gonna link everything in the video, but this adhesive flooring, it's not great, honestly. That's why this is sitting on it. There's some corners that I had to redo with some rubber cement. And it seems to be sticking now. So yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that I'm sorry, contact cement, not rubber cement. But yeah, I don't love that I did all this and spent all this time and all this work, and then the damn crap just starts to peel off. So, good to know. What I would recommend is, for those of you who do it from the ground up, maybe put a layer of contact cement and then also the adhesive, because I'm fearing that I'm slowly going to have to just kind of contact cement different areas as they start to come loose on the flooring. So yeah, that kind of blows. Amazon gave me a refund for it though, because obviously I can't return it. But anyway, I've had to go through anything that you're seeing sitting here. I had to go through and re-cement some certain areas on it. And the contact cement seems to be holding really well. So I think it'll be fine. Yeah, see, that's really stuck on there now. So I think that'll be fine once I kind of just redo the edges, but be aware. Okay, here's the finished boat.
Da, 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 da.
There's my daughter, Olivia. So I installed cleats. You got an anchor here, 12-pound anchor. So that'll be helpful. So that'll just ride in the front. Flooring's all done. The rubber cement seemed to hold those down. Chairs are done. Carpeting's all good. Got the emergency oars. Here's our 5 horsepower outboard, which I tested today. It's got a couple carburetor issues, but it is working, so that's good. And yeah, that's it. So this is the final product. And it looks like far much less work than it actually was, but yeah, so we'll all go break it in. I'll live.
Yes.
All done. So I'm gonna do a video of its inaugural voyage here at some point.
We need to try to catch largemouth with it though.
We do. Try to catch everything.
Forever.
But
We've only caught 3 this year.
there we go. Finished Jon Boat.
I'll hop in the back.
Okay. So learned a lot making this thing. There's definitely some deficiencies. I mean, it's a plastic boat, and there's definitely things I can foresee some issues coming up. But I will do an update video a few months down the line after we take it out, maybe in the fall after we've taken it out 5 or 6 times. And but I will film, like I said, an inaugural video showing the motor and the trolling motor and everything, and just kind of how fast it moves and all that. So anyway,
Horsepower, so it should speed
yeah,
us around.
but all done. So hopefully you got some insight and some everyone building these. Hopefully this helps a little bit. So anyway, bye.